for today's big game breakdown, let's talk some NFL playoff football. How about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers? Sunday night affair. Right now, looking at the WagerTalk live odds screen, I'm seeing the Chiefs minus 12.5 pretty much across the board. Total sitting 46 or 46.5. These two teams played once this season. Wasn't close. 36-10 final, despite the fact that it was a COVID outbreak for Kansas City that week. And it wasn't that long ago either. That was in week 16. Pittsburgh, we've seen it throughout the regular season. We saw it certainly down the back stretch. They have one first half touchdown in the last 7 games combined. Lots of slow starts for Pittsburgh. They trailed by 23 or more at halftime, 3 of their last 4 road games, including that one at KC. And they rallied back one of those against Minnesota. They made things interesting in the second half. The other 2 weren't pretty start to finish. Steelers, number 1 strength of schedule, according to Sagarin. But that was just the fact that they didn't really play any bottom feeders. They didn't get the weaklings. The only teams they faced that didn't get to 7 wins were the Lions and the Bears. So they never had a chance to relax and beat up on a crappy team and get themselves together. They went 2-4 versus playoff teams. One of those wins came week 1. The other win came when the Titans were a shell of themselves, with all those injuries later in the season. All 4 losses for Pittsburgh came by double-digit margins. Steelers played 9 playoff caliber foes. KC played 9 too. They went 5-3 versus actual playoff teams. All 5 wins came by double-digit margins. 2 of the 3 losses came very early in the season. And we look at the Chiefs at home in the playoffs with Mahomes at quarterback. -4 against Indy. They win 31-13. -3 against New England. They get to 31 in that game. The defense gives up 37. They beat Houston 51-31. Cover -10. They cover -7 against Tennessee, 35-24. The only one of the 6 home playoff games that Mahomes didn't cover, playoff opener against Cleveland. They were -8. They only won by 5. Then they closed out beating Buffalo 38-24 at -3. Note these point totals: 31, 31, 51, 35, 38. 5 of the 6 times they've gotten in the 30s. They got in the 30s against Pittsburgh already this year. If I'm playing, I'm laying. This is not a dog that I trust to hang around on Sunday night. It's Chiefs or pass for this better, whether you want it first half, whether you want it full game. This is not a Steelers team primed for primetime success. There's your big game breakdown.